That's it, they're all in. Set a race. Oh, they're off. Over 5 furlongs for the Sky Bet extra places. Handicap stakes coming out like a bullet. Hurt You Never. Also away well to the far side is Ballon d'Or, and prominent between horses the white face of Secret Mistral. Kinetic Force over that side with Duran just behind the pace. Raining Profits over there. So too is Accrual, and likewise Nix. Meanwhile towards the near side, Night on Earth right up with the pace. So too is Sprung just behind them with Copper Knight towards the near side. Between horses is Grace Angel. Towards the back of the field, Classy Al. Back towards the final couple of furlongs they come. Secret Mistral over on the far side. Ballon d'Or extreme right. Kinetic Force kept going over there. Meanwhile, Night on Earth towards the near side. The white star on the cap with the noseband and the black headgear. Sprung trying to pick up in the beige and red with the rail to help. Copper Knight with those, and Grace Angel trying to finish. Looks like near side have it. It's Night on Earth in front now, tackled by Is Sprung, who's trying to mow down this leader. Half a furlong out. Night on Earth by a diminishing neck to Is Sprung, who's going for the bonus and wins it. Is Sprung got for the bonus. Night on Earth behind. Copper Knight was next. They were clear of Duran.
Well, he was here to try and make a headline, Is Sprung, and he's done exactly that. Right up the stand side, he's clawed back Night on Earth in the final strides to just get there. Showed a fantastic attitude, and a massive win for Paul Midgley in particular, and owner John Blackburn. Delighted for all concerned. They've had to be patient with him to have him spot on for today. Missed that engagement, Amy, at Hamilton, and it's proved absolutely the right decision, and he was cruising through the race.
Yeah, brilliant. Absolutely delighted, and well done, Paul Midgley. He's a small team in the north, but you know yourself, it's hard to set a horse up for a race, isn't it? To set them up for a £100,000 bonus. They skipped Hamilton, the ground had gone just on the easy side. They'd taken the horse there, didn't want to take the chance, and like I said beforehand, a sprinter to have 70 days off is not a negative, because he's coming to this fresh. We said, didn't we, that Night on Earth, if you're going quicker than him, you're going too quick. Jason got the perfect trip through, tracked through. Night on Earth took him right to the line, didn't he? And he's got there just up in the nick of time. And fair play, I'm delighted. John Blackburn, he's a fantastic owner in the north, isn't he? He's very supportive, and they really, really deserve this. And this horse is just improving and improving, and I'm just delighted for everyone involved.
Yeah, and for the Sky Bet Sunday Series as well, they put good prize money on at these meetings, and for horses back-to-back years to come here and won the bonus from smaller stables, smaller owners, this is what it's all about.
It's brilliant. And like Michael Shinner said beforehand when we spoke to him, they want it to be done. They want this to happen. They proved last year it can be done, and it's gone and been done a second year in a row. So it just gives people, doesn't it, an incentive for next season. The thing is, you have to have a horse starting off at the right mark, and this is what this horse has done. If they'd have ran him in between and he'd gone and won, he might not have been eligible for today. So they had to wait, they had to be patient, and it's just paid off. Yeah, action unfolding towards that near side. But there was a moment where I wondered if it was going to be a near miss, Tom, for Is Sprung, but he's just coming into the winner's enclosure now. We'll catch up with Winning Connections in a few moments' time, but fantastic to see that man there, John Blackburn. We'll see his celebrations. Get in there. Is Sprung has landed the 100 grand bonus. The man who was on board for that success is Jason Hart, and you must have been pretty happy at every point of that race.
I was happy when the draw came out. Obviously 16 he leans that way, but so I was just able to get that rail and keep it simple.
And for Midge to have produced him 3 times on the spin at these tough meetings, they're not easy races to win. Some effort from him. Yeah, it is 100%. I mean, he took him up to Hamilton, and the ground had gone soft that day, and he can't really walk in soft ground, so it was a brave call to pull him out and train him for this day, really. Greatly honoured to leave me on him, so I'm not delighted. And generally, the Sunday Series has been fantastic for you. You've cleaned up this year. Yeah, it's been good. Obviously, Oshinor's not turned up this year as much as he. And one more ride today, that's my boy Luke later on?
Yeah, don't know much about him. Obviously, Dave said he'd wanted him at Ripon, and he said straightforward enough, just where we land, and we'll just see how we go.
Thanks, Jason. Well done.
Cheers, thanks.
Right, well, we spoke to this man beforehand, John Blackburn. He's never had so many cameras in his face, I don't think, but well done, John. That was fantastic.
Windsor Castle last year, Martin, I think. No, he's done well, hasn't he? Jason gave me a peach of a ride. I mean, obviously, he won. His horse gives a nice lead, and I'm thinking, was going to get to him, but he did. So, but Jason said he had plenty left in reserve. So, yeah, fantastic. Yeah, fantastic. Great for Midge, Martin. Fantastic for Midge. And all the guys, Mick and Ian and everybody that works there. So, yeah. we'll have a drink tonight, I suppose.
Yeah, and it just shows you, doesn't it, what this Sky Bet Sunday Series is all about. You've managed to land the big cheque, and for a smaller yard and a horse without a big rating, to land that sort of money is fantastic.
Yeah, I think the whole series is something it's never really something that's been on my radar, to be honest. But like Midge said, well, we're going to Newmarket. He's also had 2 or 3 prep runs, and he said we'll see how we got with Sheen on. One of them, obviously Jason's won him last year at Lingfield. So, well, Charles Chelmsford, he won well enough, even though he drifted like a barge, literally on the track. So we sort of put ourselves in a position now, Martin, where we've opportunity to win 100 grand. So yeah, I'm well chuffed, and I think it's all credit to Midge in his planning and the way that he looks at the horses. And sometimes they're not always straightforward. He's a funny horse, and we persevere with him. So yeah, very happy.
Well done, John. Enjoy the celebration.
Thanks, Martin.
Watch live racing now on racingtv.com.